The Sauerland Pyramids in Lennestadt, Meggen. As part of the second construction stage, the Sauerland Pyramids Galileo Park is being built here. One of the park's attractions will be a large fish pond. While the pond has to be kept free of ice in winter, it also has to be kept cool in summer. A conventional heating and cooling technology would have been too expensive and not in accordance with the park's energy concept. A decision was made to install a modern geothermal heating and cooling system. The required geothermal bores are to be launched from a small island in the middle of the pond. The only geothermal bore rig meeting these specific demands is the GeoDrill 4R from Tractotechnic, which has already been successfully applied to supply private properties with geothermal heat. The small, compact and powerful bore rig is placed directly on the small island, which would not have been possible when using a larger rig. The innovative GRD method, GRD stands for Geothermal Radial Drilling, combines the advantages of horizontally installed ground heat collectors and vertically installed ground heat pipes. With a maximum bore depth of 40 meters, groundwater-bearing strata are hardly affected. That's why the method meets the license requirements, even for bores in water protection areas. Altogether, this project includes 10 bores of 50 meters length each and a diameter of 144 meters, which are installed out of a drilling chamber set up at a depth of up to 40 meters. To penetrate harder soil layers, the bores are carried out using an air-driven down-the-hole hammer. Once the required depth has been reached, the drill rods are pulled out. Afterwards, coaxial heat pipes are pushed into the bores. The corrugated heat pipe design guarantees turbulent brine flow at a maximum heat pipe surface, which keeps the heat extraction performance high, even with low flow rates. Even water can be used as a heat transfer medium. The heat transfer medium circulating inside the heat pipe is pumped through a circuit without a heat pump and releases the heat via heating mats on the ground of the pond. The generated amount of heat is sufficient to temper 200 square meters of water, which means free of ice in winter and cool in summer. The heat performance corresponds to the heating volume of a larger single-family house of 16 kilowatts. After that, the spaces between heat pipe and borehole wall are filled with a heat-conductive thermocement. The heat pipes are installed triple-dimensionally in all directions and angles of inclination, even under existing buildings. By storing the solar energy and the rainwater, the geothermal heat is regenerated quickly, which results in an above-average heat extraction. Due to the radial heat pipe arrangement, the mutual influence is lower than with vertical heat pipes, and the thermal gradient is high. To start the next bore, the bore rig is simply replaced manually above the rotary ring. The GRD system allows for bores with an inclination angle between 35 to 65 degrees. The larger the spread, the lower the mutual influence. Once more, the GeoDrill 4R bore rig has proved its flexibility and efficiency. GRD is the efficient and intelligent way of extracting geothermal heat for single and multi-family houses because it utilizes the exhaustless solar energy in the upper earth crust, which is constantly being recharged by the sun like a battery charger. With smaller properties, it is possible to place the drilling chamber right next to the house and establish the bores slantwise beneath the house. Invest into the future. Become independent of oil, gas and the like. The environment and your wallet will be grateful to you.